Assalamu alaikum, my friends. Whenever I want to eat a hearty meal, I'll just make biryani. It's so delicious, comforting, and rich. I know a lot of people think that biryani is hard or there's so many things to do. There is, but it's not hard at all, and it's very delicious and worth it. Of course, biryani can be made with mutton, chicken, or veggies. Today I'll be making a chicken biryani, better than the one that is served in restaurants, because you know everything that's in it. Let's get started. I used a whole chicken over 1 kg. I'm going to marinate the chicken with a half a tablespoon of cumin powder, turmeric, coriander powder, red chili powder, 1 teaspoon of cardamon, 1 tablespoon of ginger garlic paste, half a tablespoon of gram masala. If you don't have gram masala, that is okay. Gram masala is just a mix of all the spices. 3 tablespoons of yogurt, 3 tablespoons of lemon, and grind some nutmeg. Mix well and let the chicken marinate for at least 30 minutes or longer. The longer, the better. Here I have 3 peeled tomatoes. I just cut them in halves. 2 tablespoons of milk or water. Add to that a pinch of saffron and set it aside. Take 2 large onions and thinly slice them. Add to it 1 tablespoon of flour and mix well. When the flour coats the onions, that will make them very crispy when we fry them. You will need to deep fry both the onions and the raisins. The raisins are optional, but we like to put it in our biryani. The raisins fry pretty quickly. When you're frying the raisins, they will get plumped and rise to the surface. Wait a couple of minutes, then take them out. Unlike the raisins, the onions take a while to get fried. However, you need to constantly stir them and keep an eye on them to make sure that they all get golden brown and crispy. In a pot, use the same oil that we fried the raisins and onions because the oil is already infused with the onion, so the taste is even better. Add 2 bay leaves, 2 cinnamon sticks, curry leaves, 5 cloves, and 4 cardamom to the oil, and saute them for 2 minutes to let all the aroma come out from the spices. Then add 1 chopped onion and the ginger and garlic paste. Then add the chicken. When you add the chicken, please don't add any water. Just saute them as they are for about 10 minutes. Because if you add water when you dump the chicken right away, the chicken will taste like boiled chicken and all the spices won't be incorporated within the chicken. So please saute them for 10 minutes. And if the chicken gets dry, you could sprinkle some water, but not a lot. But in most cases, you don't need to. Add salt to taste. And then add the potatoes. After that, add half a cup of water, max 2/3 cup of water. Do not add a lot of water because we don't want the rice to get soggy when we actually put the rice with the mixture. Cover with a lid and let it cook for another 10 to 15 minutes, all depending about the size of your chicken. In another pot, fill it with a lot of water and add the rest of the whole spices to season the water. Add oil, also the same oil that we use to fry everything on, and salt. Bring it to a rolling boil. It has to be rolling. Then dump the washed, pre-soaked rice. I soaked my rice for 10 to 15 minutes. This part is optional. You could skip this part. I noticed if I soak it not a long time, just 10 to 15 minutes, the result is great. Cook the rice 2/3 of the way. Do not cook the rice fully. This usually takes 2 to 3 minutes only. Drain the rice, and now let's get back to the pot where we cook the chicken in. Add some from the fried onions that we fried, fresh coriander, and mint leaves. Then add the rice on top of it, but don't press down the rice, so the rice will become nice and fluffy. Then add the saffron mixture all around. This will give it the color and the unique taste. If you don't have saffron, you can skip this part, but trust me, it's worth it. The unique taste of the saffron is quite amazing, and it does bring all the biryani together. In the center, make a space, like a small well, to put an aluminum foil cup. And if you don't have the aluminum foil cup, you can make one with an aluminum foil. Add some ghee to the cup and dot or drizzle all around the rice. Use an inflammable charcoal and light it up. And when the charcoal is fully lit, and then add the lit charcoal to the aluminum cup, cover immediately with the lid. If your lid has a small hole, cover that also. The way I cover it is I take a piece of a kitchen paper towel, I wet it, and I place it on the small hole. By placing the damp towel over the pot is to secure it. Then lower the heat to a low heat for 10 minutes and then let the mixture and the rice incorporate together. Then turn it off and you can serve it right away. However, to be honest, I usually turn it off and I leave it as is 20 to 30 minutes. When I do that, I just feel that the rice actually soaks up all the aroma from everything inside, from the burnt charcoal, from the saffron, from the chicken mixture. It makes the biryani to a whole nother level. Then garnish it with some onions and raisins. You could also serve it with a yogurt salad, which is basically shredded cucumber and carrots, yogurt, and a squeeze of lemon, 1/4 teaspoon of garlic, and salt to taste. And just mix it all together. This actually is good if you want to bring the spiciness down. This is perfect. And that's it. Bon appetit. I hope you enjoy. As always, enjoy. وبالعافية عليكم. إذا عجبكم هذا الفيديو please سووا subscribe. والمقادير والطريقة موجودة في صندوق الوصف أسفل. If you like this video, please like and subscribe and share the love. The ingredients are in the description bar below. بالهنا والشفا. أشوفكم في الحلقات القادمة إن شاء الله. مع السلامة.